Okay, so am I audible now? Huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, something went wrong. So the browser got closed, I think. Let me share it again. Okay. Yep. So here we have an discussing on the Commvault architecture. So the first session after demo, the first class is about like how you can configure the virtual machines in the Azure cloud, and also after that I have shown you like how you can download the software packages for Windows, and then how you can copy that onto the virtual machine. So that part I have shown, and then we have seen how you can configure the workstation, like VMware workstation for developing your home lab, right? If you wanted to have your own lab on your laptop, so I shown you like procedure how you can so download and install the VMware workstation, and how you can create the virtual machines, and then how you can configure the networking between the virtual machines. So that part we have covered. So now today we start the actual Commvault tool. Till now, what we are doing is till now we have seen like how we can build the infra. Infra is nothing but like the servers where you can install the packages. So we have seen the different ways. So you can follow any one of them. Either you follow the VMware workstation. If you don't have any, like minimum 8 GB RAM, or if your laptop is very slow, then I would advise going for a Azure cloud. Go for a subscription trial version. For 1 month, you'll get $200. So you can follow the same process like what I shown in the video of deploying the virtual machines in Azure cloud, and then you can practice the lab for 1 month. So 1 month, it is free for you. Azure will provide you $200 of credit. So that means you can use that $200 of credit for deploying the virtual machine. So if you think that if you are not aware of how you can create a subscription and all the stuff, if you don't want to go into that direction, then you deploy the workstation. That will be permanent. It will stay forever. So you can deploy the workstation and create a virtual machine. So the next part is how you install the packages, the Commserve packages that we are going to see. Okay. So uh, I have again the demonstration. So I have recorded it earlier. The only reason is that I want to save the time, because like installation and all that time will take a long time. So what I did is I trimmed that video. So for sometimes if your installation is taking around 20 minutes, so I recorded that for only 5 minutes, right? So the only reason is that to save the time during the session. So let's see how you can install and configure the Commserve package. So this, I'll show you how you can download the CV Linux package. Windows package earlier we already completed. How you can download the Windows package from the store.comworld.com, right? That we have covered earlier. So let's see the demo how you can install and configure the Commserve package. Let me audio. Okay. So this is a little bit long video. Let's see. Okay, now we are in the portal.azure.com. So select that virtual machine, the Commserve, and connect to that. Here you have to download the RDP file, remote desktop file, connect to that. Okay. So now you see that. So I showed you earlier how you download it and how you can copy that into this RDP file. So from your local computer, you have to copy that file, and then you have to paste it on inside the this particular virtual machine. So you can see that that's around 10 GB in size like that. I have already extracted that file, like you see the 11.32 bin. So usually it will be a zip file. When you extract it, it will be a folder. So it is simple. Extracting is simple. Right click and extract the zip files. That's it. It's going to extract the files here. So I was trying to open another file, but for some reason the server is not responding. Okay, now I'm inside that particular folder. So 11.32 Win x64. What actually it means is that Win x64 is the Windows version of the Commvault package. So when you see Win, it means in Windows version of the Commvault package. And dm.tar, that's a Linux version. I'll show you that later. Okay, now we have an if you go inside that, you can see the setup file. So what you have to do, you have to right click and run as administrator. So for Windows, for installing any package, you'll be seeing the setup file. You would have tried, earlier to install the some packages like an antivirus, like when that has been set up file. The same way, Commvault installation package also have a setup file for Windows. Now the wizard started. So in the wizard, you have to select the options. So English language, I agree, and then you see the two options. One is install the package on this computer or create a custom package. So we are installing on this computer. So here you have to create a new Commcell. So Commcell is nothing but your environment, completely the environment. Right? Okay, I want to select all the roles. So here the roles is nothing but I'll tell you look what actually roles means. You select all. So you can see that prepare prerequisite for installation. So that means so your this particular wizard is doing everything for you. Like it is also searching for prerequisite and then it is installing everything. So that particular package folder has everything inside it. Okay, now the next topic installation part. So see here in the C drive it has selected, but usually if you have a dedicated drive, you can select another drive. Like you can see that now it selected the D drive. So D Commvault data. So what is the recommendation is that for selecting the data directory path, you would have a dedicated so select the drive which is not an which is not an OS drive. For example, if you see here, go to the this PC. So operating system is installed in the C drive, right? So but D drive you have an temporary in the Azure virtual machine. You see that D drive is temporary storage. So that means you cannot use that D drive here for Azure VM. So that's why I'm selecting the C drive. Always select the C drive if you are deploying the Azure virtual machine because then the D drive is temporary storage. That means whenever you reboot, all the data in the D drive will be lost. It's like a temporary storage device which Azure is providing. Otherwise, what you can do, you can provision another dedicated drive to this virtual machine. Because this is a test line environment, I'm using the C drive only. C drive for installation part and all the other locations. So what I have to do? So select the data directory path. I have to change it. I have to change that to C drive. C drive, you can create some folder in that. So I created folder and give the name like some data directory. Yeah. So data directory path. So give the C drive. Go for next. So it says that it is not recommended. Yeah, that is what it's saying. It is not recommended to use the system drive, which is a C drive. So I am okay with that because it's a lab environment, right? So say yes for it. It is giving you a warning. So be careful like that. So use a dedicated drive like that. Okay, now you see that SQL Server Engine. So as a part of Commserve package installation, SQL Server is also installed. Right? You see that SQL Server engine path, and then the default the path it has selected is C program files. So that should be okay because so we have only one drive, which is a C drive. So usually, if you have another drive, so better using dedicated drive. But in the corporate environment, in the real time, you need to have another like D drive or E drive. You need to use another dedicated drive. Let's see that Commserve database path. So again, this also C drive. So we'll come to understanding. So what are all those paths? For now, don't get worried even if you don't understand. So we'll come to know that later. So disaster recovery path. So you have to use the local path. So because I don't have any network path, so I'm selecting the local path. So browse for that local path and give some folder location. So in this path, your disaster recovery metadata files will be saved. So you'll be having some DR backup jobs. So that DR backup jobs, it will store the metadata files in this location. So we'll come to know that later what is that actually means. So even if you're not following, don't worry. So just you try to understand what is that navigation, what are the folders, and so what are the options it is asking for. So that will be enough for now. So I created one folder in the C drive. The reason I'm using C drive is because I have only one drive. But usually, if you have a dedicated drive, you set another drive for that for combo. Yeah, configure proxy. So leave it default. Go with the default options only. Yeah. So now it shows the summary. So actually, we haven't started the install. The installation is not yet started. It is also showing the. It's only showing that what are the packages it's going to install. Right? You can see that all the selected packages because we selected all in one, right? It is showing everything. And third party softwares. Third party means so which are not Commvault related. So which are not Commvault related. Now you can see that third party softwares we have in VC++, SQL Server, IIS, .NET. All these are Microsoft related packages. So that third party softwares will also be installed as a part of Commserve installation. So you don't have to separately install anything. Everything is bundled in the package itself, in the software package. So simply say next. Okay, now the installation is started. So it is copying all the software. I mean, the packages or binaries. Okay, now I have paused and resumed the video. Right? Usually it takes around 15-20 minutes. So now what is asking? It is asking the client name and the host name. So here you have to give the name of the machine, this particular machine. So by default it selected the console. So that should be fine. But the host name you have to change. The reason is that so I don't have any DNS or host entries. So I have to give the IP address in place of host name. So because my host name Commser is not will not resolve, I need to give the IP address here. 9004 is the IP address of this machine. So click on next. And yeah. So go with the default, create a new database. So it is doing it with the background, and it's showing you in the window what actually is happening in the background, right? Like it's trying to do startup of some steps for Commserve. Okay. So now finally, it's asking the credentials. So credentials for logging into the console. So the username by default it's selected admin. So keep that as an admin only. You have to give the email address. So you can also give your Gmail ID. Okay, now it is done. Now you can see that installation configuration completed successfully. So yes, so you have two URLs, command center URL and another URL, matrix URL. So you can say okay for now. Now the installation is completed. So the installation of the Commserve package is completed. Next step, go to the start. In the start, you can see the Commvault and you have the three Commvault process manager. You open that. So the Commvault process manager and also you can see that all the details about this particular server and Commvault version and everything. So if you go to the services tab, there you can see what are all the services running for the Commserve machine. Similarly, go to the start menu and then you can see the Commcell console. Try to open that Commcell console. Okay, this is the console which will be working, right? As a backup admin, you should be very good in this. So I'm sorry about that. The font size is very small. Yeah, you have to give the admin user and the password that you provided at the time of installation. So once you enter that, now you can see your console has opened. So this is the area where the backup admin will be playing. Now you can see that pop-up window, the license status. So what actually it means, it is the software that we are installed is an trial version. So it is an so trial version means it is valid only for 2 months. After 2 months, you cannot do any operation. So till 2 months, you can perform any operations. You can use this for your learning purpose. Okay. So now, yeah. So these are all. So I'll show you in detail what actually each window means, console browser and all that means. What are all the options? So we'll be studying and we'll be working, playing around this console only mainly. We call it as a Commcell console. So you have to remember this, right? So okay, so we completed installing the Commserve package. So let's see what is the next one. Next one is like yeah. Okay, so as a sequence, okay, let's see how you can download the Linux package. So you may get a doubt. So our we have an like Windows operating system. We downloaded the Windows package, but why we need a Linux package? So the reason why we need a Linux package is if you have a client machine or media agent of operating system Linux, so on that machine to install the Commvault package, you need a Linux version, right? Because you cannot install a Windows packages on the Linux operating system. So that's why you need to have a Linux variant of an Commvault package or Commvault software. So let's see how we can download it. Okay, again go to the store.commvault.com. That will redirect to cloud.commvault.com. Right? If you go to the Media Kit 11.32 and search for full, now go to that LTS. Now we have an, you can see that Unix variant is there, platform, Windows variant is there, 15 GB file. So it is a full package, right? It is a full and size you can see 15 GB. So this is one way of downloading. I'll show you another way of downloading the package. So go to that 11.32, click on download. Yeah, media kit, you select that media kit. Now you can see that the size, yeah, that's a download manager, right? So we call this particular way of downloading as a download manager. So we have a two types again, Windows and Linux. So Windows we have already downloaded. So let's download the Linux one. Okay, you can download the Windows one first. So we are downloading the Windows package, and for downloading, yeah, you need to give the email address here. So email address is not your Gmail; it is a Commvault email address you have to give. I mean, as a customer, you will be providing that. So since you don't have any, uh, okay, some problem. One second. Let me play it. Okay, so here the user name or email address, you need to have a Commvault account. If you don't have a Commvault account, then you won't be able to download the package. Since you are a student, don't worry, I'll try to share you that, and we can. But in once you are working in the corporate environment, so you definitely have an the support account. We call it as an Commvault support account. So using that email address, you can log in and download the whatever the package you want. Go through that. Yeah. So now I have already downloaded it, and the name of the package you can see 7.32. I'll run that as an administrator. Okay. On extract. So this is the second way of download procedure. The first way is you have to you can download the full package. Full package is 15 GB. So the another type is download manager, which I am trying to do now. I can see that the wizard has started. Then click on next. I agree. Next. Now observe this option. Install the package or download the package on another. I will download the package to install on different computer. Click on that. Next. Okay, now not the Windows. I need the Unix packages. So for that, select the Unix type, and then you have to select the Linux x86 64. So Linux 64-bit, right? If your operating system is 64-bit, you have to select that one. So Ubuntu, Red Hat, everything will come under that variant. Linux x86 64-bit. So that is the package which I want. I selected that and go for next. And it is asking for the hotfix. Maintenance release is nothing but a hotfix. So I so we can select a latest maintenance release, or you can select a particular maintenance release. So I'm okay with the latest. Go for next. Now you can see here whether you want a full media kit or you want an advanced package based selection. Only particular files you want to select. So I'll go for advanced one. Click on next. So now you can see that all these are the list of packages that you can install in your environment. The left hand side, you can see server type, file system type, database, big data apps. All these are the different types available. So I'll go for the full media kit. So I have to give the location where this particular package should be downloaded. Right? So I have to provide the location where I can download this particular package. Okay, so that is the G software. Yeah, so it's going to create a tar file for Unix packages. Select the option. So that's it. Now, what actually it's doing? So it is connecting to the internet and it is downloading a full package. So as I said, there are two methods. One is you can directly download the full package from the store.com. Another is by following the download manager. So the way we did in this video, download manager and then select the whatever the package you want. Okay, so now we have seen how you can download the Linux version of Commvault packages. Okay, so we have to cover the installing and configure the Commserve. And yeah, let's see. Okay, this part we'll see that later. We don't need for now. Okay, let's see how what actually sync software means. Okay, so now I am in the Commserve machine. So you can see that we are in the RDP of the Commserve. So at the top you can see the Commserve. Okay, we have a software folder in the Commserve, and I have placed the Linux and Windows packages. Right, I have already extracted it. You can see the folders here. So I have a Linux base package and Windows base package. I put it in the software directory in the desktop. Right. So first you have to copy the base packages. Now open the Commcell console from the start, and if you go to the tools and add or remove software, there is one option copy software. If you click that copy software, okay, now browse the location where you have kept the software packages, right? You have kept it in the desktop, right? So you have to go to the desktop location, see users, CV admin, and desktop. So there you have a software folder. So you have to give that location. So copy software from this location. Okay, give that location where it has a software. So if you say okay, now if you see the job controller, there is one job started. So that is a copy software job. So what actually it is doing? It is copying the software from that source location and it is keeping it in the destination location. What is the destination location? For that you go to the tool, add or remove software and software cache detail. If you click on that, yeah, now you can see that. So that is the destination location. C data directory so SW. So that is the location where it is going to place now. That we call it as a cache directory. So that is the cache directory, right? So what actually means a cache? Cache means it's the location where you keep something there, right? Temporarily you keep something. Some like for example software packages like that. So now you can see that copy software completed 100%. Verify, go to the tool, add or remove software. Go to the software cache configuration. Now you can see that. Go to the cache details tab. Now you see that. So we have all the packages, right? This is the cache location, and we have all the packages already available here. All these packages are available now for, right, remote installation. So why we need this one? Why we are building this software cache for remote installation? I'll tell you what actually remote installation means. For now, just remember that we are what we are doing right now is we are creating the software cache, right, by following this video procedure. Now we have built the cache, and yeah, in the next video we'll see how you can install the media agent. If you go to the download software, yeah, so you can also download from your internet also directly from the, if you have an internet, you can also download this package from the Commvault, cloud.commvault.com or your store.commvault.com, right? So, but this need your internet connectivity on your Commserve. If you have an internet connectivity for this Commserve, then you can also directly download it. You don't have to manually download from on your laptop and then copy onto the desktop. So this is another option available, but this need an internet access for your Commserve. If you have an internet access, then you can use this procedure like download and sync cache option, right? You have to remember that this option will require internet access to your Commserve machine. So with that, you can directly download from here, and then you can develop the cache. You can sync the cache. If you don't have an internet, what is the other option? If your Commserve doesn't have an internet access, other option is you have to download it on your workstation or your local computer, and then you have to manually copy the zip files onto the Commserve desktop, and you have to extract it, and then you have to run the copy software job. When you run the copy software job, right, what actually happens in the background? So whatever the packages that you kept in the the software folder, it is going to keep it in the destination. So what is the destination? The destination is the software cache location. So this is what the job does. So with this video, what you need to remember is that, so software cache, we have created an software cache right now for remote installation. I'll tell you what actually the remote installation means in the next video. Let me close this. Okay. So now in the first part, we have installed the Commserve package, and then we have created a cache for Commserve. What actually cache means? Cache in layman terms, you can call it as a repository where you keep all the different the variants of different platforms of packages. Like I have shown you, like it has a Windows package and it has a Linux package. It has an Solaris package. So all the operating system types packages will be kept in the repository. We call that repository as a software cache, right? So in this video, we have covered how to install the package, Commserve package, and then how you can create a software cache. Okay, next we'll see the demo for installing the MediaAgent package, right? So we have a MediaAgent server already deployed in the Azure cloud. The next step is we have to install the MediaAgent package on that particular server. So let's go to the demo. Let me play that demo. Okay, so yeah, go again. Go here in the Commserve machine and start. So yeah, go to the start and then Commvault, Commcell console. Click on that. Okay, log in into that. Okay, I think I gave the incorrect password. So we are using the same admin user. So we have our environment built on the Microsoft Azure, right? Go to the home, virtual machines, and we deployed one virtual machine with the name MediaAgent, right? So you have to, yeah, select that MediaAgent. Right now it is showing in the stop state, so you have to start it. The virtual machine is not running, so for that you have to manually start it. So you have to wait for the notification to display. Yeah, go to the add or remove software, tools. You click on the tools at the menu bar, add or remove software, and then see the cache, software cache detail. Yeah, in the software cache detail, click on cache detail. You have to verify first whether you have a Windows version of package or not. Yeah, so we can confirm that there is a Windows version of package available. So what is the next step? The next step, let's see. So why I'm verifying Windows version? Because your media agent is of the Windows, right? You can see that operating system type here. It is an Windows operating system. The media agent we deployed is an Windows operating system. So that's why I need to ensure whether I have a Windows version of package or not, which I verified already. Okay, now I got a notification. The VMA is started. Again, the same process. Connect to that virtual machine to download the RDP file. So enter the credentials which you created at the time of VM deployment. Say yes. So now we are connected to the media agent. So go to the start. Now here you can see there is no Commvault package here. So, but we have to install the Commvault package, right? The media agent package. So how you can install the media agent? Okay, you can also go for the control panel and verify in the programs, uninstall a program, programs and features, uninstall. So we don't have any Commvault package or media agent package installed here. So we have to install the Commvault packages now on this particular virtual machine. So how we can install the media agent package. So let's see. So for installing that, before the first step we will do, open the command prompt, run ipconfig. So identify the IP address of this particular virtual machine, 10005. That's a private IP address. So we need a private IP address only because we are in the Azure environment. All these machines are in the Azure cloud. So they will communicate using the private IP only. Now come back to the Commserve machine, open the Commcell. So in the Commcell, go to the tools, add or remove, and then let me show you here again. So go to the tools, add or remove software, and there is an option called install software, right? You can see here, there is an option install software. Yeah, you have to click on the install software. Now again the wizard will start. Add or remove, so install software. So now wizard is starting. Click on next, and then it is asking the which version of operating system you are installing this package, right? What we are trying to do, we are trying to install the software, the Commvault software on the remote computer, right? Right now we are in the we are right now currently we are connected on the Commserve machine, and from the Commserve we are trying to install the software, Commvault software or the MediaAgent software, right? MediaAgent package onto the remote computer. remote computer means another machine with IP 10005. Yeah. Now click on next. So manually select the computer. Click on next. So enter the host name of the computer where you want to install the package. So given that IP address of the media agent, and then you have to give the 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 server credentials of the virtual machine, right? So the server credentials for that virtual machine media agent 10005 is CVAdmin. So provide the password again. Okay. So because you can see that example of username. So it is asking domain slash username. Since we don't have any active directory, we'll simply give dot slash. So you have to give the dot slash cvadmin username. You go next. Now here you have to select the packages. So I want to install the media agent only, right? Because I'm installing the media agent, I select only the media agent. Automatically, the another VSS is getting selected automatically. I selected only media agent, but automatically dependent packages are getting selected. So that should be okay. Go for next. You can go for next. Now remaining all the options are default. Nothing much you can change here. So follow the wizard and then so if you go for the next, so verify that I'm only giving the default options now. Yeah. So just verify what are all the options selected and click on OK. Now you see that one job started. Whatever you're seeing in the job controller, we call it as a job. So what is the job type? Install software, right? The operation or the job type is install software. So now the install is running. Where actually it is installing? It is installing on the 10005 machine, which is the remote computer, right? So how it is installing the package on that machine? Because you have a software cache already developed, right? You already configured the software cache. That's why that cache is pushed onto the remote computer. So if you go to that storage resources, you expand that, you see that the media agent. So if you refresh it, go to the view, refresh. I see that in the media agent section. So the new server is added, which is a 10005 or media agent name is we're giving the media agent. Right? So now after the completion of the installation, you will identify the new server got added here. You go to the right click and view install software. You can see all the list of software installed. Like media agent, I selected the media agent, but it has a dependent packages also. So as part of media agent, the other dependent packages are also installed. I did not select file system, but still, when you select media agent, the other dependent packages will get installed automatically. Don't worry about it. Okay, so this completes. Now we have seen Commserve installation and MediaAgent installation. How we install the MediaAgent package through push. Push is nothing but we are pushing the software package from the Commserve onto the MediaAgent. Right? So we call that as a push installation. So installation is of two types. So it will be entry question. How many types of COM package installations are there? Two types. One is push install. So push is nothing but from the Commserve you are pushing the software onto the MediaAgent. That is the push install. Another method is local install. Local install means so I will manually copy the package onto the media agent and then I will run the wizard, the setup file. That is called the local install. In the next video, we'll see the local install for client. Okay. So we'll stop this one now. It's already 1 hour now. So in the next session, we'll see how you can create one disk library policy, and then we'll see how to install the Linux client, and we'll see how you install the Windows client. locally, right? So all these things we'll cover in the next video. And after that, we have in file system backups and restore. So, so this sessions will go like this. So we'll be having initially some few demo sessions, and after that we have some theory, and then demo, and then theory like that. So don't worry, don't think that we are only covering the lab part. We are not going to theory. We'll see the theory part also once we have set up the complete you know environment. Like once we set up the, we already set up the Commserve and MediaAgent. Again, we have to set up the Windows clients and Linux clients, all that. And then we'll see some theory part. I'll stop the video recording.